I'm the type of gardener who revels in the natural surroundings of the yard and garden. And I tend to err on the side of letting nature do its thing, as opposed to trying to control everything that grows. But every now and then I like to add a human element to the green scene, whether in the form of some sort of yard art, an unusual piece of furniture, a cool fence or gate, maybe even a water feature. To give you an idea of some of the possibilities out there, here are a few examples. Some of the more common choices are these clay and concrete figures. They're affordable and are available in various sizes and shapes. Speaking of concrete, in this case dyed yellow, check out this 5-foot wide leaf sculpture. Kind of looks like a dinosaur snack. Now, don't underestimate the power of the pot. Large ones can stand on their own as ornaments, but filled with flowers and placed on a little column, small pots can work wonders to add a little spice to your space. Let's say you've had a tree removed and are left with an unsightly stump. Take a look at these wood-carved creations, from a boy and his turtle to a tribute to the old babe. Of course, we can't forget my favorite, water features. Virtually all shapes, sizes, and materials can be used to make these bubbly, tranquil, and beautiful garden additions. I've always been impressed by and maybe just a little bit envious of people who can create really neat things from basic materials. You know, the kind of artists and sculptors who can create great works of art from a big old hunk of stone, a block of wood, or a slab of steel. And it just so happens I know someone with those special skills, and I thought you'd like to meet her.
I go to the junkyard and I get rusty, nasty stuff that somebody's discarded, and I transform it into something somebody wants to put in their house or garden, and I just love that idea.
Transforming the junkyard to the backyard has become a very energetic endeavor for Lisa Regan, just one of many talented artists across the country that create metal magic to accent the yard and garden. For example, take a look at how this fence makes a fun and funky entrance to this lush and interesting yard. And this bench placed underneath these banana trees provides a shady spot to sit and enjoy the surroundings. This abstract piece in the form of a woman can be used as a focal point in the yard or as a sort of trellis for growing vine-like plants. And how about this cool plant stand that can be placed either inside or out, displaying your favorite potted plant? There are many methods artists use to produce this unusual garden art, and all different types of metals can be used as well. To satisfy my creative curiosity, I paid a visit to Lisa's studio to see her technique and perhaps get a chance to make a little sculpture of my own. So, just how does this process work? Well, first of all, everything Lisa does is by hand, starting off with a free-form chalk drawing. In this case, it's of yours truly. Next, on go the gloves and safety goggles, and now the fun begins.
Just imagine that it's like a giant electric pencil. You know, I mean, it just has a life of its own, but it's really powerful. So that's what I do. I turn my torch on and just start cutting.
When the cutting is done, there's a little pounding and maneuvering to get me out of there. And ta-da! Gardener guy, man of steel.
Kind of a pirate mustache. Paul James the Pirate.
And now it's my turn. Now, Lisa, I'm a gardener, not an artist, okay? So help me out of here if I need it. I think I'm gonna do Maggie.
Okay, great.
She's a famous TV dog.
She is.
She doesn't have much of a tail, so.
Okay.
It's like a knife, hot knife through butter.
Oh, that's the fun part.
I love doing this stuff. Oh, that's hot. Dog art. Now, you don't have to know an artist like Lisa to be able to acquire one of these sculptures. This distinct form of art can be found all across the country in nurseries, garden centers, even gift shops. Oh, and one of my favorite things about this particular kind of garden art is, since all the stuff's made of metal, it can withstand all kinds of climates and weather conditions. I just love these, Lisa. I've got one of me and then this one of dear Maggie. She's really going to appreciate this.
It's awesome.
Now, at this point, you can put a sealer on this, is that right?
That's right, clear coat epoxy.
And does that prevent it from rusting?
It eliminates the rusting for about a year.
Okay, okay.
It's a temporary solution.
Well, I'd rather forego that process because I really like the rust to develop pretty quickly. I think it gives it more character myself.
Absolutely.
Especially there's that wonderful phase where it's not completely rusted, but kind of halfway. That looks really cool.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't wait to get home and find the perfect spot for the sculpture Lisa made of me, and of course the one I made of Maggie. What do you think, Maggie? Is that a nice piece, huh? You know, as usual, it looks like you're gonna steal the show. Get it, Maggie? Steal the show! Steal!